All right, so for the purpose of the recording, we have Draysen playing Youko2 down here, and up at the top we have Davos, or Davos?
Davos, hey, how's it going?
Hey, Davos. Playing Von Schill up at the top, guard the stash as you see, and the potential schemes are Vendetta, Catch and Release, Public Demonstration, Set the Trap, and In Your Face. So I think we're pretty much ready for initiative. Neither of us are stoning, right?
Correct.
Perfect. Let's do it. Ooh. Nailed it. Right out the gates.
Nice.
I presume you're not cheating?
Nah, I'm good.
Then you may begin. I guess I will clock to you, so you will be player 1.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Over to you.
Okay. Let's look at what my cards are. Yeah, we'll start with the steam trunk, the beautiful boy that he is. He's going to try to give an upgrade out to the engine, to the Fry Corpsman.
Sure.
Needs a 6. That's a 4. What a terrible, terrible card. TNs, like I said. That's true. That's a step. 7, excuse me. That will give him rocket boots up here. And then we'll just take a focus because steam trunk firing a rocket launcher is objectively funny. And then that'll be me. Back to you.
And I will pass, and back to you.
Oh my god, chain activations. I never get to do this. It's amazing. Let's see. Let's try the engineer, who is going to tools for the job this 7. And I don't know. Discard this 1 for built-in tomes. I will bonus action onto Hannah. I have to discard a card for this, so I will discard another 1. I need a 5. That will fail, so nothing happens. Don't get any effects. And that's it. So that's my bonus. All things considered, there are worse places to get the black.
I was thinking, yeah, could.
So we're just gonna take a mosey 1, 2, 3. And I'm just gonna take the focus here. I don't want to go closer into the death bubble, so we'll just stay put. Back to you.
I will pass. Back to you.
Okay. God, I feel bad about this. But Rosencrantz is going to pick up the black with tools for the job and discard a 4 for built-in rams. And then just take a focus. We're not going to bonus action because I'd rather just keep my cards at this point. I think I don't have any great triggers that I can cheaply get. And then, yeah, we're done. I will interact to drop a scheme marker here, I guess.
Okay.
Because why not? When you got extra actions, you got to use them. Back to you.
Well, I feel sad because I actually have to do something. Right, so I will go with Gwyneth, who will rig the deck 3 and look at all this glorious stuff. And then she's going to do... let's have a look. So let's go this, and this. And then she's going to punch Youko in the face, who will relent. So attack, that's the trigger. I will discard a card for that trigger, which is Deja Vu. I will do the damage, which will be 1. And... so she will take that damage, and then I will draw 2, which will be 1, 2, and I will discard for hand size, which will be this one, and then I will do jackpot. Do you know how that works?
I guess a card, correct?
I'm going to reveal my top 3. If you're correct, you'll draw 1. If you're wrong, I'll draw 2 of the 3.
Okay.
What number would you like?
Let's say 4.
4.
That's, you know.
So I'm going to reveal 3. None of them are a 4, so I will drop that one. Draw this.
I wonder which ones you're going to draw.
And I will chuck that one away just for hand size, and I will chuck that one away for hand size. And then she has one more action, and that will be... what? One, two, three, four, and a smidge. Over to you.
Okay. Do I go with the Metallurgist here? Probably. So yeah, we'll go with the Metallurgist. I believe I generate a power token from within one of a construct.
Okay.
So token marker for that.
Makes
that
sense.
Should be fine. I will then. What are my TNs? That's a 9. I think so. And then I gotta remember, before performing the duel, discard a power token to gain a plus or a suit. Okay, good to know. Let's see. We will, like clockwork on Eric. Oh no, that doesn't actually work. I need them to move first. That's fine. We'll try to command construct, I suppose. No, that's not going to work. She's just going to walk. That's fine. Let's see. We will go 1, 2. Kind of to the edge. We're here.
How are we playing these stairs? Just so that can we pause the clock for a second?
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to pause the clock because we should have chatted about it before, but I just want to be clear before we get onto it. How are we playing this piece of terrain?
So the way I've seen it done is like the platform, like you can't see under the platform. So it's like basically a solid building blocking.
Noted. The platform doesn't. The underneath of the platform does not exist for our purposes. Wonderful. We're happy with that.
The stairs, I've seen that. I think I've seen people play them like climbing, like height 1, height 2, height 3, or just like a slope, like a normal hill you can charge up and down with no penalty.
That seems reasonable. But for example, from where your Metallurgist is standing now, could she charge
laterally down it or across it?
You see what I mean? Because if you can do that, then it probably doesn't provide cover. I'm going to bring up the terrain definition thing just for a moment.
Yeah. I feel like I saw someone talking about this in the Discord channel somewhere. But I also might be thinking of something else.
All good. I mean, honestly, so long as we all play it the same, it's fine. Yeah. And we're discussing it before it becomes relevant, so it's okay. But I just want to try. Right. I've got nothing on stairs here. Or steps or anything. No. Maybe it's written in the hills part.
Yeah.
It is not. Oh, models that move horizontally on a hill do not have to spend any additional movement for changing elevation. Okay. I guess that's how the stairs are played.
Yeah.
Right. I'll tell you what. Here's my suggestion. We can climb up and down the stairs with no penalty from this edge.
From the front edge, the sides are climbable.
From the side, they are climbable.
Perfect.
And let's say that they are height. Well, how the fuck do we do that though? Because they're not. Yeah. They're not height 3, are they? Let's say that you. Because this isn't climbable, right? If I'm standing on the railroad tracks, I cannot climb onto the top of this thing, right?
I would assume so, yes.
You would assume that I can or that I cannot?
Oh, sorry, that you cannot.
Right, and I agree. So, therefore, let's say the same thing for the stairs. You may enter the stairs from the bottom step, right?
Yeah.
And you pay no movement penalty for moving on top. However, if you're here, it's effectively a wall. You're just behind cover.
Yeah.
Right.
Perfect.
And now we just need to establish the height of that cover.
Yeah.
So shall we say, to make it not realistic but simpler for play, shall we say that the entire terrain piece is size 3?
Yeah, that works for me.
Including the stairs. Lovely.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice
moving
and easy. Brilliant.
So in that case, is that where you still wish to move? Do you want to have a little think about it?
Yeah, we will. Let's see. I need to be within 1 inch of constructs, ideally. Going outside doesn't super matter to me, so we'll just walk all the way up to the thing. Because we're just gonna boop over. And then so we'll go there, I think.
Super.
And we'll abandon the high ground. Obi-Wan would be so disappointed in me. And then there's no real reason to vent steam. Well, I mean, vent steam might not be awful. Sure, we'll vent steam. So 3 inches of concealment for my friends. Which is nice. And then I guess we'll attempt the bonus action on Eric. I'm not going to use my token for a suit or a plus flip. We'll just flip it like a god.
Right.
Hey, I flipped it. Wow. So, and I have the ram is built in. So, friendly construct heals 1, armor cannot be ignored, and takes a non-bonus action. So I will have him charge. His 5 diving charge will put him, just say, right there.
Yep.
That's me. That was way better than I thought it would be. Awesome.
Nice. Non-construct enemy models. Okay. Yep. Right. Do we have a just while I'm going? Could you whack an upgrade box for my armor is unignorable?
Oh, good call.
Is that okay? Cool.
Yep.
So Chio's gonna go. She's gonna go 1, 2 and a half, and then so 2.5. 3, 4 and a half, and a tiny bit for 5, and then she's going to walk again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wrong button. There we go.
And
my armor is perfect.
Be there and be done. Over to you.
Okay, let's get some of those auras out.
And the intention there is to not be within the forest.
Yep, gotcha. Oh, let's see. You still have all of your shit to go. Do that. Could do that. We'll just go with Hannah. She's gonna start meandering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll just take a focus. No need to rush this, I think. And no bonus action for her. I guess we could try it. That's not... It would change what I could do. No bonus action. She's done. Back to you.
Okay. We'll go with the Wandering River Monk. He will gain Chi. He will concentrate for another one. And he will attempt to leap. That's your deck. That's mine. It fails. And then he is going to walk 1, 2, 3-ish, 4, 5, 6, and sit in the corner like a naughty boy. Over to you.
I mean, he's a monk. He's a very naughty boy. We all know that. Let's see. I think guns up the Frycorman. We could be super inefficient and just walk around the wall, which feels kind of dumb. So no, he'll just walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I don't want to put him there. Maybe it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go there. Not in the tree, so he's stealth mode. Back to you.
Stealth mode, noted. Alright, so... Feels like it might be Raijin time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 approximately. Would give me this, which gives me this, which gives me this. That's acceptable.
Oh, one important thing on shockwaves and blasts,
Yep.
Eric. I can ditch cards to like turn it into focus instead.
Let's move that over here.
Yeah, as a reminder. So the way it worked, I would still gain stunned.
Yes, but you would gain focus as well.
Focus, yeah.
Yeah, that makes me
And I
sad.
would
So
ignore,
let's.
I would ignore the damage.
I will go ahead and not give that opportunity. So Arik can diving charge me. He can bonus for an extra damage. Then he can go. Let's bring up his card because of course the PC version of the app isn't working. So Arik, speed 5, diving charge. Anything else? No. Any way to move in with Schill?
Yeah, Shield's bonus act, or not bonus, the load up would move him 2 inches. So one, because like it would basically get him out of the severe.
So
I
you
think.
got threat 8.
Yeah.
So I would like to not stand within that. Right, that's good to know. Let's see if we can't just bring that back a smidge. Is that still in range? Yes, it is. That feels good. And are we still within 3 of everyone? Yes, lovely. Let's go. After all that, am I going to switch and do something else? Because that seems funny. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Raijin's going to go. He's going to go there. And he's going to do that shockwave. And he is going to spend his well-versed to take a look at the card. That card is going to be... How greedy am I going to try and be? No, that's fine. So that goes off. So we need a TN 13 movement duel on each of those models. We'll start with the small one.
Small one needs an 8.
2 damage stun is the downside. He's nailed it. And Hannah?
Nice margin. Hannah needs a smaller number. 13 is 13. Willpower 7. What up?
It's not willpower, it's movement.
Oh, that's less fun. I'm used to her willpower being meaningful. I'll cheat an 8.
Reasonable. So then Raijin is done. Over to you.
Okay. And you have Hina, you have Bill, and Yoko.
Yep.
All who can do things and stuff as you need. We'll go Von Schill, I suppose. He is going to load up on Eric. I need a 5 for this. I'm going to stone for the tome trigger, which would give him a focus. I need a 5. Oh, look. I got it. Amazing. So that lets me push up to 2, so 1 because of the severe. And then heal gains focus, and I will give him rocket boots as well. 2 copies of each are on the table. So my rocket boots are full, quote unquote.
Noted.
And then let's see. Oh, part of me really wants to go for the like complete idiot YOLO play just to see what happens, but I feel like since you still have your 3 main beaters, that's probably dumb to do. But my god, do I want to do it. We are here to play Malifaux. Oh, it wouldn't work. I would have to get a jump. I can't. Okay, good. Brian, you can't do the YOLO play. That's fine.
I think everybody's sad to hear that.
Yeah, I'll declare a charge just to get me...
You ignore terrain, but you don't ignore vent, right? Or does vent create? I don't know. I'm asking. Sorry, I made that sound like a statement.
It's concealment for enemy models.
Okay. So So what severe terrain was Arik in?
These.
The railroad tracks are not any terrain trait at all, I don't think. Pausing the
Oh.
plot.
Oh. Am I wrong? Are
I'm
they not
checking,
severe?
but I don't. I think they're just aesthetic. I'm railroad tracks. Checking. Railroad tracks. No terrain traits.
Oh. Oh shit! That completely changes this. I get 1 more inch. Nice. And hey, 1 inch matters all the time.
Oh yeah.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I guess
never
my last local event, we had train tracks and we were playing them as severes. That I have that in my head.
And that's totally reasonable. Some people play them as they are, as they're not. But in MWS, they are no. They're just aesthetic.
Beautiful.
Okay, over to you.
Oh god, that makes my unpack so much easier than I thought it was going to be. Beautiful. So I'll still charge, just get around the big fuck you tractor thing.
Reasonable.
And then I have an action. What is within range to get shot at? Pretty much just Gwen and Raijin, which I could do 1 damage to them, which doesn't super
fill you with joy.
No, not particularly. I could give myself a rocket launcher and blast for 1 damage on multiple models. That's better. Or we just take a focus. We'll just take a focus. This is fine. Because focus is good for my boys. Okay, back to you.
Okay. We'll go with Youko. We'll do the bonus action. We will cheat that one. We will. Is this one? This is so good. If you could just reveal your top 7 cards for me, please. You can just hit 4 and 3, and it'll flip 7.
Right, yeah. Go 3 and then 3. Oh my god, why?
Wonderful. So we will discard masks, the 13 from the game.
Yep.
And the rest are shuffled back in.
Oh, yeah, just put them back.
So
13 of masks is removed. You said?
Yeah, 13 masks is gone from the game, and the other masks are discarded.
Oh, oops. Okay, let me. This.
Yeah.
12.
And then everything else is shuffled back in. Okay.
Okay.
So
there was no other 13, so then everything just goes back.
So you do that and I'll crack on. Okay, so I'm going to do my information broker. So I'm going to chuck these 2 10s and pull out this 11 and this 12. And then I have 2 more AP. So, you have rocket boots, so you can place within 6, so you can smack Raijin around a little bit if you so wish. And I'd prefer that you didn't, so I'm going to gather intel on Raijin. Goes off. Should have done that first before the information broker. There's the punish. Thank you, game. Right. Do I want to move him in and force you to do lots of tests? Or do I want to move him back? Interesting. Let's see where we could go. Could go there. Genuinely interesting. I don't like giving you extra attacks for free. Let's move back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I ignore models for this particular movement. So I think I would like to be here. Okay, and then she can just move herself, and that seems reasonable. So she'll move to be within 2 of them. And be done. Over to you.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with Eric because I have to. Which is the best reason to go with a model. I don't have a ton to do here, I suppose. What does 8 inches get me? That.
I should have had 1 more pass token. Apologies, you have 8 models, I have 7.
Oh, sure, go ahead.
Yeah. I was wondering how the hell we got into this situation, but never mind, carry on. It's, again, my fault. I'm rusty. I've been playing too much Lint.
Let's see. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not bad. Let's check what Hinamatsu does and if it is going to be terrifying for me. Wicked. She gets +2. She's movement 6. She gets 3 attacks. She has a lore. Going near that doesn't fill me with a ton of confidence. That's only 6, really? Huh. We do get that, though. We can... From here, I can also maybe burn out cards on her, which I guess is worth it. Or we just keep back on... Can stay there. That's fine. We'll just kind of meander around the corner over here. And then I'm going to bonus action. Ooh, actually, that would be the Hinamatsu come fight me play if I shielding. But no. We will Bright Ether, increase the value of the shockwaves generated by this model by 1. Models damaged by a shockwave created by this model also gain distracted +1. And then I will Etheric Grenade. I need this ignores line of sight, and I need a 7 for my TN.
Okay.
Oh look, I got it. Beautiful. So that's shockwave. Let's see. I have actually a couple kind of spicy spots I could put this. So we could go here, and that would hit all 3 of them. Not that it's a ton of damage because of what's his name, but if you fail, you take the distracted, which is like good. Bill is armor, correct?
Yes, armor 1.
Armor 1. So it'd be 1 damage regardless. It doesn't really matter, but distracted on Bill is also not bad. But let's go for the highest number of cards. So I'll drop it there, and let's go Gwen, Rajan, Hinamatsu.
Gwyneth, what's the TN?
Movement 13.
So she would fail, and just remind me, she's taking 1 damage, 2 damage?
It would be, before any modifiers, 2 damage and distracted.
Okay, but it is a pistol.
Yes.
Understood. Okay, so I'll clock to me for a second, just have a quick think.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. She takes 1 damage and distracted. Then we have Rajan.
Yep.
That's a big fat fail. 1 damage distracted. Interesting. I will clock back to me again. Oh, sorry, you.
You're good.
Yeah. Okay, I will accept that. And on Bill.
Hinamatsu.
Sorry, Hinamatsu. So then she's fine because she's faster.
She's a fast girl.
Yeah.
That'll be him. I am out. It is your board. Go ahead.
Okay. So it seems reasonable to do this. Checking something. Yeah, okay. Let's do... So, if she goes... and B... 6... Cannot be, so it needs to be something. That. Interesting. I think that makes some sort of sense. Okay. Bill goes, he stones for a mask. And he smacks Hinamatsu, who relents. So that's the hit, that's the relent. So she takes 1 damage because of armor. As a result of that, she gets pushed 2 inches, then 3 more from the trigger, and ends up there. And he places in base contact with her just outside of Gravity Well.
Cute.
And then he's going to charge. So... just to there seems totally fine. And so, yeah, let's get to business with Von Schill. 6 against your defense.
And Hinamatsu took 1 damage, correct?
Oh, she did. Forgive me, I forgot to mark it. I marked it on the other one, then deleted it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
6 to defense. 14.
Sure. 19 with crit.
19 with crit. No focus or anything?
Correct.
Yeah, go ahead.
So 14 to 19.
Neg.
Yep.
Yep.
Take 5, 6.
Yeah, we'll stone that because ow.
Reasons.
Stoning.
Yeah.
That's 2 plus armor, so I take 3.
Cool. I'm gonna challenge my own Maddox. Didn't get the trigger, and Bill's done. Over to Hinamatsu, who will big shock to everybody, I feel sure, but charge. So she's going to charge. Eric, 1 inch?
Yeah. Everyone is 1 inch in my crew.
Understood. Engaging both. So it's 6+ against your defense.
Sure. 10.
11 currently.
Man, that 13 would have been such a good cheat card here. Let's go 18.
18. We'll go 19 onslaught.
Yeah.
On a neg.
Can't red Joker again, at least.
I cannot. So take 2, so 1.
Takes 1.
The onslaught attack.
Yep.
18.
15. Go ahead.
Take 3, so 2.
2. We'll just stone that.
Sure.
I got them to burn. Take none.
Reasonable. I will. I've got flurry and. Yeah, I will. I will attack you again.
Okay.
16.
17.
Okay, so we'll go 17 armor pierce. So double neg. 3, ignoring armor.
Stone. Take 1. God damn.
And then I will flurry. Which one do I want to flurry with? Let's flurry with this one.
Oh, geez. What was your fucking hand?
This is Gwyneth Maddox and Youko2. Welcome. So, the flurry attack. Black. Okay.
Thank God. Oh, my Jesus Christ.
And then bonus. And I'm going to have to just let that fail, I'm afraid. And that's the round. You're the attacker, so I'll clock to you for the first cleanup.
Yeah. Oh my fucking lord. 4 inches out of deployment zone. What the shit is this? Okay. We're gonna keep. Actually, the 7 is trash. We're gonna ditch a 7. We'll keep the black. And then draw 6. Oh, that's something, I guess. Doing stone for cards here. I really need to just murder things at this point.
Sounds reasonable.
Yeah. Balls Saget. Fuck me. Okay. I am not stoning.
Okay, me neither. I just hang on.
Oh.
How much do we just try? That's so fucking greedy. No, right. So, not stoning either. Okay. I have 6 + 1.
13.
Okay, I will have a think about that. So, I'll clock to me and have a little think about that. Right, I'm going to have to cheat a 13 because you got... Oh, but you've got tools for the job, but I mean, if you, is that what you want to do first?
I've done it before when I could.
Have they got like I've got your back or anything like that? They could give him shielded and he could draw a card and heal what? Yeah, you probably do want to do that. I mean, for a 13, maybe you want to do that. What do you want to do? Do you want to kill something with Eric or Hannah? Do you want to run away with Schill? Do you want to shield him and heal him and draw? That all sounds like things I don't want you to do, but do I want to spend a 13 on it? I'm unhappy, but I'll let you choose. Over to you.
Okay. See, I was hoping you would make a decision for me. That makes this so much easier, but no. Well, I can't black whatever it is I do, so that makes this easier. So we're going to go with Eric. We are going to crack our knuckles and pound our fists together, and charge up our fisting power. And we're gonna declare some charges, and we're gonna fist you to the fucking moon.
I mean, so far, this isn't sounding very much like cricket. Okay, let's...
Yeah. Charging fist, +1 damage, and you're pushed up to 2 inches away from this model. I will declare that charge, and I want to... Let's see. I have a 5-inch YOLO land wherever I want. What makes the most sense? I want to be away from those, and I want to push you closer there. So we're just going to nudge, like, charge slightly towards Hinamatsu here.
Very good.
And then we are going to spend our focus and YOLO punch her through her stupid fucking face. I'm stoning for a tome here for armor piercing.
Very good.
Which, ironically, that 13 would have been great for, but, you know, it's fine. So, on the focus with the built-in tome, this is what... Hey, I'll take it. 9!
I will chuck out... so you're on stat 6, you've stoned, so you're clearly going to hit, so I want to be on 15... 14 at least. So, yep, there you go, there's 14.
I've charged 14, so I've charged, so the rocket boots will be discarded, and I gain a plus to my damage flip in case that changes your
okay. Yeah, I'll clock to me for a sec.
Yeah. So essentially I'm coming into this with double plus to my damage off the top end.
You're on stat 6, so yep. I've got rid of one of your 13s. Another one is in the deck, so you've got 2 cards out of 40. Okay, well, you only need a 12. You do need a 13 to get the double. Interesting. Right, well, that all seems very sad, but I'm actually going to have to chuck a 13 at it then. So, 18.
18, okay. I will, let's see, I'll go to the 19 for the plus flip.
Yes, so you've got a positive. Go ahead.
Yeah. Positive, that's 2. Severe of 7, ignoring armor.
Yes, so I will stone. And take 4.
Okay. And then, I mean, this would let us...
But that did spend your focus, yes?
Oh, yes, it does. So that'll tick away. Sadly, we don't have more focus. We'll do it again. I mean, we can burn out more stones, I imagine, if this works. So we're gonna fist you again.
And I now have 3 pass tokens again because...
Nope.
Yeah.
14.
Go ahead.
Ooh. 14 to a 5.
Yeah, it's straight. Who chooses first? I think you have to choose if you wish to cheat.
Yes, I would. So let me run this through my head here. if I just your armor 2, so I'm doing -2 damage off the bat. So moderate of 5, you would have to stone moderate. Is that accurate? Am I?
Sorry, I was thinking about triggers and other stuff, so I wasn't following the maths. I was just trusting you.
Oh yeah, so no triggers is what if I have no triggers, if I'm just doing pure damage, I have 3, 5, 7, and you reduce by 2 innately.
Yep.
So that would effectively bring me down to 1, 3, 5.
So yes, if you then severed and I did less than a moderate, you would kill.
Yeah. Oh god, is that too greedy? I think it is. But I need to save my cards. So I'm not going to cheat.
Okay, I will stone you to a neg.
Oh, right. You can stone. Yeah. Oh, that's too late. That's fine. Neg, we're just going to red joker the damage right here. Calling my shot. Moderate of 5.
So I'll stone it. And so it's 3 minus 1, so 2.
Okay. 5 minus 1 is 4. Yeah. Okay, that is gonna be Eric. Right, he bonus charged, attacked. It was 5 damage, which is 3. You stoned for weak. Yeah, okay, that's him.
Okay.
Back.
Okay. Do you have any other armor-piercing attacks?
Technically on a yes. So on triggers, the engineers get armor. It's a tome. It's same armor piercing. They get it.
That's fine. I'm not too worried about them.
Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about that personally either, regardless of the situation.
But I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
Two ways to go here. One is burn Hinamatsu out now. 2 is to prolong. Let's prolong. Okay, so Bill's going to go. He's going to do some furious nodding in Hinamatsu's direction.
Sure.
And yeah, so let's get on with it. Nod away. That's not enough, but that is with the trigger, so she gains a focus and heals for not big numbers. Let's go for 3.
Oh, okay.
And then he is going to just nod again, I think. Or do we start smacking Schill around a little bit? Further nodding, we've committed to this. So I might actually bang out a pass token here. 1 second.
Oh, for the plus. Sure.
Nope. Okay, so there's that, and the heal is 2. That's enough. And he will challenge Von Schill on and just checking, that's an attack action, so it will be on a negative.
Sure. Willpower 7.
Yeah.
So billion. 17.
You're all good, but I did get rid of some crap cards. Over to you.
Yeah. Okay, that's unfortunate that you healed, because, like, that's more efficient healing than I get normally. Okay, man, I really thought putting you to 1 was going to be enough to just kind of finish that, but I was wrong. Okay. At this point, we can start, quote unquote, stalling. If you want to start, you have 3 stones left.
Yep.
Yeah, so if you want to start burning all your stones to get armor, or just flipping, if you can, armor piercing on Eric, I don't think I can stop you. So I don't think having the metallurgist go to irreducibilize him makes a ton of sense. Eric can't one-shot you again, or now, because you're at 6. I would have to hit the trigger and severe without focus. If I focused him, it's possible. So no, we'll go with Rosenkrantz up in the back, who will pick up that their pen. We don't need the black in the hand anymore. It'll show back up when it shows back up. That's fine. So no built-in suits here. And we're just gonna start walking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or we just put that 10 back down to get built-in armor piercing and YOLO charge Hinamatsu, which feels like I'm giving away a model, so we're not going to do that. I will bonus action onto Von Schill. I have to discard a card. I will discard this there 6. I need a 5 for this. Hey, I get it with the focus trigger. That's sexy. So a bunch of things happen here. I gain focus. I gain shielded, which is E. I never remember that. I heal 1, but I'm survivalist, so I heal 2 points.
Yep.
And then I draw a card. And then I have a second AP. You have friendly fire, but I'll spend the focus and I'll shoot Hinamatsu. Maybe I'll ping you for a damage. YOLO? Question mark?
Okay.
14.
I'm on 8 at the moment.
Let me pull up their gun again. So 2, 3, 5 with potential crit on a ram.
Okay, I'll clock to me. Okay, go ahead. So you're on, what's your total?
I'm a 14 with focus.
I'm on
after focus has been spent, which I will clear.
I'm on an 8, so you're currently on straight because I have cover because of Bill.
Oh, indeed.
So 8 to 14.
Red Joker.
If you go 5, I'd be on 3. Could cheat it. Go ahead. Would you like to cheat?
Let's see. So I am so it'd be a straight flip total, correct?
I'm on 8 with cover at the moment, so.
And I'm on 14 with focus. Yeah, straight. That
tracks. Yep.
Okay. I could cheat in the crit maybe, and that would get me 1 extra damage to. So then moderate actually does. Let me take the clock. Moderate then would be 2 damage, which is not nothing. 2 damage is 2 damage. What would I be doing with this card elsewhere? Healing. That's what that trigger with Von Schill would do. So that's actually an interesting proposition. Sure. I will cheat. Same card, 9. So literally identical math, just crit for a straight flip.
Okay, and then wait. Sorry, man.
I'm sorry. Yep.
Like
you could have.
I'm going to stone that down, obviously, to
a. Yeah. It was you were going to do regardless.
Yes.
So we're good. So one more. Week of 3, so 1.
So 1. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. I don't know. Maybe you weren't going to. No, you were definitely.
Like, I was just waiting for the right time for the.
Yeah. And then that's her. So back to you.
Cool. Yeah. Does the Metallurgist still have the shielded from last round, or is that arcane shielded?
Yeah, the shielded. She starts each. She gets it.
Okay, so that's hers. It's not from a bonus. Cool. Just checking.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just innate.
Yep. All right, so we'll go with Gwyneth. Gwyneth's going to rig 3. Like that. And then she is going to do jackpot. So pick your number.
Let's say
Stop. I'm going to potentially not do jackpot first. 1 second, sorry.
Oh, okay.
No, I am. Sorry. Pick your number.
I like 9. 9 feels good. Oh, 8. Okay. I was close.
You were close. Okay.
One day I'm going to get it. Never gotten it, ever. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard, but for some reason.
She will. So many bloody auras, but they're relevant. She's going to walk to there, and she's going to shoot Hannah.
Shooting my girl?
I am gonna...
What does your gun do? Derringer, 2, 3, 4, draw out secrets, and...
But I'm on a negative, so because I've distracted, so...
Oh, you're clearing the... Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
10.
Defense. Much more.
Indeed. So that was Gwyneth. Over to you.
Well, this does actually kind of make that easier. Are you still within 3 of Raijin?
Yes.
Okay. Well, as much as this might be a trap, see severe, take severe is a pretty good motto.
I seem to have put Gwyneth's health down at some stage. Oh, because she did take a damage. Yep, carry on.
Taking the damage, which got her the distracted.
Yep.
We'll go with Guildenstern, who will pick up that 11, because 11s are nice, and ditch a 6. Built-in Crows, which gives me armor or severe injury, which I don't think actually will come up here, but, you know, it might. Let's see. I think I could theoretically walk through that. Maybe. We'll see. We walk 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're definitely
5.
riding the building a bit there.
Yeah. Let's try to pull back.
Like, I'm not sure you make the gap, basically.
Yeah, I'm not positive either. I'm just gonna try to finagle it. If we're here and we go straight down, no.
Okay.
Touch hand. So that's not gonna work, which is fine. I was planning on going with Hannah, but severes are good, especially when Miss draw fucking metric ton of cards McGee over there. Bill gives other people cover, not himself.
Correct.
Okay, and he is defense 6 or defense 5?
He's defense 5.
Okay. I mean, we could just we have a focus. We could just shoot Bill and see what happens. I mean, the worst I do is 1 damage, or the worst I do is miss, which means I probably flipped either a bad card or you flipped a good card, which is the same thing for me. And Hinamatsu is a construct. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll just spend focus, and we'll shoot Bill to focus to get around the concealment.
Understood.
I think it's fine.
But I am in do you ignore melee combat because I'm engaged with Schill?
Oh, you're right. I see. This is my problem. I always forget 2-inch exists because Outcast as a faction has like 3 2-inch models. That's less good for me then. Man, we could just shoot Gwyneth then, which is still the same 1 day. Yeah, we'll shoot Gwen if you're fine with that.
Yeah, just show me the. I'm just checking the line in case of the strat. So you're standing exactly where you're standing?
Let me move this. So if we're line is there.
Yeah, you're fine. You're out of cover. Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah. So we'll just shoot her. I'll spend the focus.
You really don't want to do that. Look. Thief.
Oh right, you have the stupid Lady Luck or whatever. We're not going to spend focus.
That seems more reasonable. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, that's 10.
That's a lot more.
Beautiful. Do you have tools for the job?
I do not.
Okay.
If I had a Kunoichi, I would. So be aware.
Yeah. I'll shoot you again. I don't think it super matters, but I'll shoot you again.
So he didn't move. Okay. Yep.
Correct. Not moving. 13. Perfect. Well. That worked out. And back to you.
Okay. Well, that makes my decision-making quite easy.
Oh, you get to draw out of the discard, don't you? Yeah. Well, it was the right idea to try to get around it, but at least this means you have to spend an action to draw them and not
just have them flat.
I think it worked out more or less.
It's not the end of the world. Okay, let's go with... Youko, bonus.
Yep.
Goes off. I'm not going to bother with the trigger. Top 7.
Okay. This is 4, and this is 3.
Wow, am I glad I didn't bother with the trigger.
Beautiful.
I have to choose a suit, so I will choose crows. The rest get shuffled back in.
Okay. Just to discard crows.
Yeah, the crow gets discarded.
Okay. And these all go back and then shuffled.
And they get... Yeah, exactly.
Wait, hold on. I clicked the wrong button. Now we're good. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Okay.
We good? Everything good?
Yes, we're good.
Okay, great. So I wasn't quite clear what happened, but I'll take your word.
I hit the reshuffle deck, not shuffle, so it put my discard back into my
I'm with you.
So I undid it. The 4 crows has been discarded. We're good.
Wonderful. So I'm doing my usual bollocks. There's the 13 of rams, and do we want the 13 of masks or crows? We'll take masks.
Information broker, very good.
Yep, so we're chucking this and this, and pulling this and this. Right. So that's first AP, second AP is walk, and third AP is charge.
Sure.
So,
Eric or Hannah?
Eric.
Okay.
So
only 2, 3, 4. There's no way you can give me distracted before this attack, correct?
No. There was if I was closer with the information broker thing, but no.
Oh yeah. But then you would have lost the attack and blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. It all wouldn't have worked out. So
yeah.
So walk charge, And so stat 7 against your defense.
I will probably get hit by this. I'm shocked.
15. Sorry, 16. I'm not used to having stat 7, like you're not used to having 2-inch.
Yeah. Let's see. The most you can do is 5 with the red, which.
Oh, yes, correct.
Chance. Yeah, go ahead. I can't do anything about that.
You're on a 6. I'm on 16, so I'm on straight.
Yeah.
So take 3, ignoring armor.
Yep. Do I stone this? I have 2 stones left. How important are my stones?
And I will clock to you because she's dumb.
Yeah. No, I'll just take 3. That's fine. 1, 2, 3.
Noted.
So you have Hinamatsu left.
And Draysen, and Monk, and Chio, and 3 pass tokens.
Yeah. So I guess we go with Metallurgist, who does not get a pass power token, which is similar to a pass token, just not nearly as good. She's gonna just
Forgive me, I'll let you think about this. So you just get some free time. I'm gonna pause the clock. I just need to run for a piss. So you have a think. Oh, sure. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Sorry, I'm bursting.
Oh, you're good. Work. Oh, it is until the end phase. Bad. And we would need, I need a 9 of tomes, which we have built in. The yeet. Yeah. Okay. I think that's fine.
I'm back. Show me the magic.
Okay. So Metallurgist is just going to have to take a walk like a plebe just to get within line of sight of Eric, which there's got to be a way I can do that. That's not like a drunken sailor. Is that there? Yeah. So we'll walk there. I will command construct on him. I need a 9 of tomes for this. I'm not going to spend my power token. That's a 9 of tomes, so I'll keep the 10. So this is going to give him perfect armor, heal him 1, and then let him take an take an action, which I guess I could have him charge, I suppose. But I like him. We need to be within how many spots of the markers again?
2.
2. So where I am at is essentially perfect. So we'll stay put. We'll punch Hinamatsu. My +1 damage still applies here because it says it lasts till the end phase.
Okay.
So we'll take the attack. It's free. Might as well see what happens.
15.
I have the card. We'll go to a 16 with armor piercing. Cheat those 13s, baby.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. And the ram was one of the ones you pulled with Yoko, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I pulled the rams and masks.
Right. I have one more action, which doesn't do me a ton of good. I could vent steam. I don't know if you really use ranged attacks in a meaningful fashion. So, and Hinamatsu is a construct, so I can't get some cheeky hazardous damage on her, right? She's a construct.
She is a construct, yeah.
She's a puppet. Of course she's a construct, Brian. What are you thinking? I guess I mean, I want to get more of those tokens. So I guess we'll walk again just within one, actually maybe behind Von Schill. Just so I can get more of my power tokens for next round. Back to you.
Okay.
I will have Von Schill, the Free Corpseman, Hannah, and the Steam Trunk remaining.
Interesting. Go with the Raijin.
Sure.
Walks up to here.
Yep.
Chucks a shockwave here, hitting the 4 models.
Sure.
I'll use his well versed on it.
Yep.
Goes off.
Would this be an attack?
Checking.
Because I believe distracted would apply then.
In opposed duels, I think, with an enemy model. This is a simple duel.
Oh, right.
I'll pause the clock, but I'm pretty certain, because like distracted doesn't work when you hit your own models, because it's not an opposed duel with an enemy model, it's with a friendly model.
I do think you're right, but I'm...
By all means, please check it. The clock is paused. No problem. Go for it.
This model's attack actions that target an enemy model. You're right. It has to target an enemy model. So you're good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I was hoping I could. I was right.
That's all good. That's all good. So he's there. And so we'll start with Hannah. Movement 13.
Movement 13.
Or 2 damage and stun.
2 damage and stun, you say. I'd rather not. Oops. Is this the card I want to cheat with? Yes. I'll cheat that.
Okay.
So Hannah
ignores
it. Free corpse. Passes with flying colors.
Metallurgist.
Metallurgist. Fails. That's fine. She'll take 1 damage. And stunned, which is going to be
Done.
R.
Yep. Von Schill.
And then Von Schill needs only a 7. Passes with flying colors.
Wonderful. So that was Raijin. Done. Over to you.
Okay. Oof.
Ugh.
There are so many things I want to do, and I can't do them yet. Where's the tools for the job model when you need it? So that would be nice. This is... Oh, man. Okay. I mean, if we can pull that off, it would be incredibly cheeky. Incredibly cheeky. I don't know if it's doable, though. But let's try it.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead.
that went horribly wrong.
Steam Trunk is gonna walk forward. It needs it's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It will try to give Hannah an upgrade. I need a 6 for this. Wowza. Okay. Hannah is going to get landmines, I think. Is that... Yes. Hannah will take landmines. That is the steam trunk. Back to you.
Okay.
Suicide and explode.
Okay. I'm going to pass. Over to you.
Okay. Well then. What is... I think we just go with Hannah. The question is, do I go for the crazy play, or do I go for the conservative, or the middle ground play? I can go... Let's start making copies. If we charge, we would definitely only get 1 attack. If I go for the copy route, I would attempt to copy the jump boots off the Freikorpsman, which has a TN. I need a 7. I would then need to flip a 7 again to successfully leap. We know from your information thing with Yoko, I had at least 7 weeks in the 27 cards at that time. We've seen like 4 of those. Statistics are not in my favor on that, so I don't think we go for the leaping play, unfortunately. Which means we're only going to get 1 attack with Hannah unless I want her willpower attack, which is not as good and doesn't have the damage thresholds I want. So yeah, Hannah's going to walk. Just around, really like there. I'm going to imagine that's within 1. Nope, it's not. So really, I will walk outside of 2 inches and then charge you. Just to get this set up. So we're here. And then if we charge, it would be something like 1, 2, 3.
3, 4.
There.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, still good. Yeah.
Yeah. We're here. Could I have just walked there prior? Because we could bonus action on Eric to copy his fists to get extra pushing, 1 extra damage, which is okay. If we walk, let's see. 1, 2, 3.
We're now in the forest.
No, we're in the forest. So if we were here again, what size are Bill and Hinamatsu?
2 and 2.
2 and 2. Oh, well then. I would have, I believe it's a 6-inch range with Hannah on this, or 8. I never remember because I never use this. It is 8. So I do see him with 8 because I am size 3 because I'm a big girl. That would, I think trying to get the other bonus action is better. Because if we can place we can boop minefields right there. It'd be really funny. Because then Eric and Von Schill can just throw things into said. minefields. Yeah, we will do our bonus action, but I'm going to use the bonus action on the landmines that I equipped, not for my copy. So the landmines, it's literally landmines. I create 2 50mm destructible, severe, hazardous anywhere within range. I will need a 4 for this. That's a 5, which is a 4. So I will put 1 here.
Yep.
And my second one, I guess, there. I cannot tell if that is legal placement.
Is it create or drop?
It is create.
Then no, because you can't put it under me.
Right. I guess we can go behind you.
Yeah, sure.
And if we push you eventually at some point. Okay. And then we will do the charge lane that I was measuring earlier to get us there.
Yep.
Okay, let's remove this old one. And that, come on. What's going on here? That switch staggered and stunned. Don't know what's going on there. That removes landmines from her. I want to
Control D. Yeah.
Okay. Defense 5 on Bill, correct? Okay. I'm gonna spend focus on Bill, and we're gonna try to hit you real hard.
All right. I will spend 1 pass token, I think. I'm just gonna put to me. Yes, I'll spend a pass token.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's done, and that's the flip. Okay, well, that was very lucky.
Yes, that's unfortunate.
I mean, that was a well spent pass token, honestly.
Yeah, that would have been
that would have been a pretty big hit. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Oh, it was gonna. You were gonna feel it.
It was gonna slap. I knew it was coming.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. That's Hannah, but she is on the point, so that's good.
Yes, you're aware that this is guard, not covert. Yes.
Yes.
In other words, I outnumber you 3-1 at the moment on that one.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah. The advantage of that failing means this opens up on Schill to now actually do things. So I'm not actually super worried. I think I should be able to get this. Yeah, exactly. I'm an optimist. Back to you.
Wonderful.
And this means Hinamatsu will not red Joker me. So that's also a win.
Unless she can burn through 22 cards first, and then...
Bitch, she is on plus flips. Like,
yeah,
I don't think the math is there, but if possible, I tip my hat to you, sir.
Appreciate it. Okay. I think...
Excuse me.
I think I will just take a look at what you plan to do and then react. Pass.
That's fair. Does Bill have laugh off?
He does not.
He does not. Okay. Feel like that would have been something he had. Okay. So we have a couple options here on how to play. Pass tokens really would be nice. You have Hina, Chio, and
Monk.
The River Monk. And I just have Schill and my Freikorpsman, who really has nothing to do. So we might as well go with Von Schill, because he has things he can do.
I thought you said you wanted a pass token. You've got a walking pass token.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm already engaged with Hinamatsu, I believe.
Yeah.
Because she had... Yeah.
And Bill.
I will attack Hinamatsu. I will spend a focus, because I have 2 of them, so I can't gain more yet. Spend focus, and we're just going to try to hit her.
I'm just going to do some wailing. All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
15.
Yeah, so you got 3 cards left. One of which is a 13. I'm going to assume the other 2 are 13s also, because that's how this game works for me. What do I
thought you said you were an optimist. That fucking died quickly, didn't it?
I lied. I'm sorry. I'm a filthy liar. I've never claimed otherwise. We are. Oh, this feels really bad to do, but I think it is the right call. I'm going to cheat the red joker.
Okay. So you're on 20 to my 15. So you're on straight flip. I will stone you to a neg.
Yep, and I will take the pull trigger.
Okay.
Okay. So that will neg flip of 2 damage, which is
1.
Yep, which is what it is. I will place you inside the hazardous for 1.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna have the metallurgist shoot you. How this works is any friendly model may take in line of sight may take a shot at you. So I will then spend my what do you call it? Power token for a straight flip to get around the concealing aura.
Okay.
Which let me lower my token. So just a flat flip.
And we just need to drop the focus on Von Schill as well.
Yep. Raise distracted. There we go. I flipped a 4.
I'm on. So your total is 10?
It's a 9, I think. I think it's a stat 6, but
9.
I don't actually know.
It's a pistol action?
Yeah, it's a gun. So
okay.
9.
Okay, clock into me.
And no triggers on this for me, because it's a triggered attack, so I cannot get convulsions.
And wait, hang on, I'm just zooming in, but can you see me from there?
Yeah, there's a line.
Yes, there is. Yes. Okay. So... How many cards do I need to spend to defend here, and how many cards do I need to spend to attack? Interesting. I think I will choose to spend them to defend. So yeah, 17 because I have cover.
Okay, 17 with cover. Nice.
So wait, I'm on 6, so 17. Yeah, it's right. Over to you.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, the cover is the unfortunate bit. Otherwise, this plan would have worked way better. But can't do anything about that. I needed the red joker was going to blast into Bill and just obliterate his ass, but
seems reasonable.
Yeah, it didn't work out. So I have 2 more actions. So we will then charge. Let's see. Engage. I can't engage Yoko because she's slippery.
You can if you're in base contact.
Right. If I'm in base, which I don't really want. Because you're engaged with Eric, which means you cannot charge Von Schill. So I'm not going to be in base contact with her. That's
okay.
Fine. We'll charge Hinamatsu and engage her. And I'm not going to spend focus on this. I'll just hit you.
Okay.
9.
Blocking to me. So that's not got the pull trigger.
Correct. It has crit strike, which he's min 2, so it's not like his melee is exceptionally scary.
But it's well, it is what it is. Okay. Yeah. You've got an 11 with crit. Fine. 18.
Okay, that'll miss. Okay, and that was the other one you pulled, which means you no longer have auto onslaught, which is good. I like that. And I'll hit you with the focus now for third action.
Yep.
17.
18.
You did. You literally had the 4 13s in your hand. That's insane. I love it. That's hilarious. I will miss. I won't cheat that. Distracted to that. I could bonus to gain the focus back. I feel like that's kind of a waste. So Von Schill is done. Back to you.
Okay.
But you're in the hazardous, which is the important thing.
Doesn't make me particularly joyful, no. Okay.
These are power tokens now, because no one's a construct anymore. Or wait, are engineers constructs? No, they're not. Damn. Sad face.
So he goes to about there if he wants to. Okay. Okay. So we'll go with Hinamatsu. She will slam, so takes a damage and gets rid of the minefield.
Yep, I figured. But hey, that's one action you're not hitting me with.
It's perfectly reasonable. And then she'll do a focused attack into Von Schill. So 16.
16 as well. Let's see. You're out of cards.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna dodge that for 17.
Sure.
I don't want to fuck with
Bonus goes off. So we need willpower 13s on Arik, Schill, and Hannah.
Okay.
Or distracted.
Your order.
Arik,
so.
Schill, Hannah.
Okay. Eric. Fails.
Okay. Schill.
Oh, let me undo that. I don't know why I clicked 2. We're gonna roll 1. Pass.
Hannah.
Pass. 13.
Yep.
Yep. Pass.
Hannah's done. Over to you.
Okay. We just have a mook with a gun who can't do a ton. Let's see. Chio has a walk of what?
5.
So let's see if she can also get to the marker. Is that? Let's copy. I'm assuming she probably can, but the trees might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely. But is Youko within 2 inches?
Nope.
No. So we'd be tied. So I would. If it's a tie, does anyone score it?
Nope.
Or is it neutral?
You need to have more than the opponent.
Yeah. So Fry Corpseman has to go on and get over there, which I think he should be able to. Let's measure. Can delete Chio. If we copy him, oh man. 1, 2, 3,
4,
4,
5.
5. Then 1, 2, 3.
I don't think you can do it because I don't think you can fit through the gap because we've explained that we can't go up the stairs, right, at the start.
Let's see. So we have to spend our boots, I think. Yeah, we'll spend our boots. I will try to leap. I need
prior to the movement, or
say it again.
When are we declaring the leap?
I'm gonna do it. Oh, that's a good question. Give me my auras. I can do it now because I can leap onto the stairs.
Understood. So Fry Corpman trying to leap.
7. I need a 7. Oh god, that's never happened before. Holy shit, that feels so good. Oh my god. Oh God, I'm sorry. That was inappropriate for all of the YouTube listeners, but God, that was hot. I'm here now, and then I'll focus and shoot Hinamatsu because why the fuck not?
6.
12 with crit. That's fun.
Sorry, 7, because of Bill.
7. So single neg still?
Cover, but yeah, cover 1 less, but focus. Yeah, single neg.
Single neg. With crit, 3 damage.
Yeah, so you get the 1. Yeah.
1. But hey, 1 damage is 1 damage.
It is.
That's better than fucking Fry Corman normally do for me. So I'll take it. Your go.
Okay.
Oh, and he loses the rocket boots then.
Okay.
Which wasn't really what I was thinking I would use those boots for, but if it scores me a point, it's worth it. If it doesn't score me a point, I'm gonna really sad.
It scores you a point. Chio double walks.
And she's stealthed, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So if we ever want to kill her, we got to get within that bubble. Okay. Let's.
And then Monk goes, gains a chi. Let's say he walks 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then he's going to try to leap.
Yep.
No. And then he is going to concentrate, I think.
Yep.
For focus and be done. Okay, this cleanup's on me.
Okay.
Anything to we both score guard. Anything to declare?
I would like to declare things, but I can't.
Very good. Me neither.
Beautiful. Okay, I will keep 1. I will stare longingly at the 13 of masks that I can no longer use. So that's the best card in the the Red Joker's the best card, but the 13 of masks is the best card in the deck for Von Schill. Because it's pull, and then I don't need a stone for pull. Let's see. I went first last turn. So it would be my stones if I am so inclined.
And I am ready, so I will clock to you.
I will not stone. Initiative.
Okay. I might stone, so hold on. Let's have a look. I will stone.
Yeah. So you're out of stones then, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. So we can initiative.
Yep. I have a 9. Well, I don't think I can beat that with pass tokens. So yeah, your go.
Okay. I gain 5 pass tokens because Chio's on your half.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So I will choose to go with Hinamatsu most likely. No longer shielded on Von Schill, correct?
Correct. And Eric's armor is no longer special.
Okay.
Lower shielded. Yeah. Eric, my boy, you lived a good life, but I think your time has come.
No, it's one of the options.
Yeah.
Yep, Youko. Youko will do her bonus. Yep, top 7, please.
Yep. 4. Wow. Trip 8s.
Okay, so we'll throw away the Rams.
Okay, so that's going to be the 12. Goodbye, my beautiful princess.
And then
8.
I can set up to 3 cards aside. So the 12 and the 8 go away. The 4, 5, and the 8 of masks stay. The 8 and 9 of tomes get thrown back into the deck and shuffled.
Okay. So they will go back, and then I will shuffle.
Shuffle, and then we go 8, 5, 4. So the top card will be the 4.
5, 4. That's
perfect. Okay, then I'm going to do...
gather intel 3 times?
Yes, of course. Then I'm going to attack Eric. Stat 7 against your defense.
Flip. Oh no, it's terrible. 9.
8. That's irritating. Okay. So let's pressure things this way. 17.
17 to a 9 would be a straight. Yeah, I mean I can't do much with this, so go ahead.
Okay. So I will reduce your distracted by 1 to increase the damage by 1. And take the straight. So let's say that will be 4 damage, ignoring armor.
Yep. Let's see. I know I would be minning, so I'm gonna stone. Oh, it's 1. So I take 3.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. I will... attack you again.
Yep. I'm magic tells me it's an 8. Am I right? Oh my god, I'm so good at this game.
19.
Yeah. 19. Let's see. I would need a red joker to tie you. 19 to a 12 is a straight flip. You're min 2. So if I keep you on a negative, theoretically I live. I could cheat and then which puts you on a negative. Yeah, clock to me, thank you. I will 15 to put you on a negative.
Okay.
And then we can see if stoning does me any good.
So you wish to stone me to... you want to...
No, stoning on... I meant taking the damage.
Understood. So I'll flip the negative?
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
Let's see. If I eat your full action, that's probably worth the stone, I think. And maybe you'll black it. So yeah, I will stone. I take 2. I'm alive at 1. And then it's your kill for in your face when you do it. Not that you have in your face, but I assume
we could consider that possibility. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. I have a suspect idea that you might have it.
Okay. Let's have a look. Yep, 3rd attack.
On jokers. No. You're a 14.
Yep.
I would need to be cheating 10s or better to dodge it. I don't think that's smart because you can just cheat an 8 and you'd hit me. So yeah, go ahead. 8 to your 14 is a straight. Black joker, black joker, black joker, black joker. Yeah.
So you don't have any soul stones, so I don't need to cheat. Okay.
Yeah. Goodbye, my my sweet prince.
Over to you. And yes,
Okay.
in your face.
I am shocked. I didn't see this coming.
No.
I'm gonna go with Hannah.
Who's going to delete Hinamatsu and declare in your face?
No, what? No. What?
So Hannah needs to do a movement 13, otherwise Raijin can push her 3 inches.
Why?
Front of card, Fujin's Wind.
When this, oh, cool. Movement 13, you say. That's an 11, which is less. Yeah, you can push me, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not going to cards here. I was only getting 1 attack anyway.
Sure. So we'll go 1 and a half to stay engaged with Bill, but not with anyone else. Carry on.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna walk back to where we were, and then I am going to bonus action focus. Shouting orders from Von Schill lets me discard a card to take a focus.
Reasonable.
And then I am going to yeet my fist through Bill's skull. Please and thank you.
I will chop a pass token to pause that.
Yep. Spending the focus immediately for an 18.
16, you got it.
That'll be a straight flip. I will take the what do you call it? The built-in trigger for blasting.
Yep.
Which is on the tome for sweeping strike. That's a straight flip. That's not gonna do it. But this will. So I will deal 6 to. Or let me get the blast out. This makes more sense. So nope, I don't want to open Vassal computer. So we're gonna go here. That looks right. So Bill takes 6.
So 5. Yep.
Yep. Hinamatsu would take 4, but 1, which is fine. In your face, we're all surprised.
Yep.
I'm sure. And then Raijin takes 4 as well.
Done.
And that's Hannah. The push was unfortunate, but I couldn't do anything about it. So
reasonable.
And in your face, blah blah blah. Obviously, I know we scored at the end of the turn, but like,
yeah, it's one of those that should be scored immediately. Frankly,
good because then you don't have any of the like, oh, your model moved and we can't tell. Like, no, guys, it's come on,
get fucked. yeah.
Exactly. Back to you then.
All right. So we will go with Gwyneth.
Yep. Oh, I'm out of stones.
I know the feeling.
I should have just let Eric die there, so I'd have had the stone for suit. Oh well. See if that bites me in the ass or not.
Let's see.
It's actually very funny. Hell. Okay.
Is minefield severe hazardous for you?
Yes, it is. It is universally damaging, which is kind of dumb, but severe, hazardous, destructible. Not Frycore, don't ignore it. Feel like we should, but that would make us too strong. Clearly.
Okay. Gwyneth is going to shoot the Fry Corpseman.
Sure.
No, she's not. She's not in range. she's going to shoot Hannah, who has cover.
Sure.
Von Schill doesn't have cover, but he also has armor 1.
Hannah also has armor 1. And Von Schill's defense 6 normally.
So he basically, but he wouldn't get the hard to wound kind of thing going on. Yeah, sure. We'll shoot Von Schill.
Almost the same. Oh, friendly fire.
That's not good, but they would have both had it. So anyway, I flipped a card. So against Von Schill, there's the negative.
Okay. 13.
Misses. Okay, and then she will... charge.
Woohoo! I didn't even know she had a melee. Hard shark.
No, actually, what I might do is do that nonsense little come play at my table thing. Yeah, she's going to do come play at my table, I think. Needs a 7. Willpower. I don't care about where Schill is. That doesn't make sense. No, okay. I'm just I'm spitballing here. Panicking a bit. Right, jackpot. Pick your number.
10.
Okay.
One day I'm gonna get it. One day.
Yeah. She will charge.
Sure.
There. 6 against your willpower.
Nice. 8.
9.
This is, you don't have any more actions.
This is
anything,
it.
Correct? Okay. I think this is fine. What does this do? 1, 2, 3.
You have no brilliance at the moment.
Yeah, but Deja Vu is not great, and I don't want you getting more cards, so I'm just going to cheat that to an 18. If you want this to hit, go ahead.
Misses, all yours.
We're gonna try to take that card back, I think. So Rosenkrantz. Yeah, Rosenkrantz will go. We'll pick up that 11, discard a 4. Built-in severe injury, I guess. And then I think this is a line for a charge. Can move it by a half.
You can use Alt-V.
Yeah.
And then you can click and drag it.
1, 2, 3, 4. We're back slightly. Feel like that might be within 1. No. Okay, so then let's move slightly over. Go back on that line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
It's more like 4-5, sadly.
Yeah, I think it'd be the full move, but it gets me in range, which is...
You think that does?
I think that's 1 inch.
Because if I do... So, are you saying that's 3, is it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5. Absolutely gets you there, no question.
Yeah. So we'll try to... I think it's Buzzsaw is my attack here. I have a built-in Crow for severe injury. Not super like confident this is going to hit, but like he's not doing anything else, so might as well use my circular saw blade.
Sure.
Against your defense 5.
Spending a pass token.
Yeah. Ooh.
And again, not a bad spend. 18.
15 to 18. See, here's do you have any condition removal?
Nope.
Okay. If I put you on injured 2, it literally doesn't matter what I flip at this point. So, oh god, I can't believe I'm doing this. I will cheat the 13 of crows for severe injury.
Okay.
Red Joker cheat.
Nope.
Okay. Double neg of 2 damage.
So 1.
So 1, injured 2. And then
that's not injured.
will.
What's injured nowadays?
I
D.
have no idea. That makes sense. And then I'll hit you again. For a 9.
13.
Well, it doesn't matter what I flip. That'll miss. But injured 2, I think, is not bad. So that's Engineer. She has run into the fray. Back to you.
Okay.
And then I will delete the clone. Somewhere. There we go. Yeah, we're not bonus action. What do we need to do next? Hitamatsu's gone. Yoko's gone. So we have Story and Bill are the 2 scary bitches. And then the rest is just drawing cover. Don't know. You still there? Sorry.
Yeah. Forgive me. I'm
okay, you're good.
Notoriously slow sometimes.
Yeah, we got 30 minutes left, and I feel like the game's going to go fast now as things start
It's dying. Yeah.
So we're in good shape.
So we're going to go with Raijin, and I feel I'm going to regret that, but that's what I'm going to do. Bill's injured, so he is definitely going to die.
Like, I could flip bad, right? But defense 3, I should be able to do it, hopefully.
It feels that way, yeah.
Theory at least says I should be able to.
Right, yeah, we'll go with Raijin. He is going to do his shockwave.
Yep.
There. Can I hit all of them? Not without hitting Bill. So yeah, there.
Does it hit the Frycorpsman because I'm up on the? I never remember the rules on like hills. I think it hits him, but I'll
do that for you. So it's it's not a question. Like that, so it doesn't touch Yoko. Okay, so flipping that. No, so I'll flip that one for the surge. Draw a card. And we want Frycorpsman. So movement 13. Sorry, I'll keep that on me. He's good. Schill. Yeah.
Super passes.
Rosencrantz.
Fails. Takes 1 after armor and then stunned.
I got it. There we go. Yep. And then Metallurgist.
Fails. Takes 1. Retains stun.
Retains stun. Yeah, understood. Yep. Okay, and then Raijin will pitch this one for Juggernaut and heal for 4.
Seems good.
And then he's going to charge. There. So TN 12 defense or 1 damage stun. Schill. Rosencrantz.
Pass.
Hannah.
Pass.
Okay. And then the attack on Hannah. So 6 against your movement. I'm on an egg. 7.
7. What's this?
This is 2, 3, 4, and I place you.
I'll dodge that. 11. You can't cheat, so
Correct.
Dodge.
Over to you.
Yeah. Okay. So you have Bill left.
Bill, Wandering River Monk, and Chio. And 3 pass tokens.
And the pass tokens. Okay. Let's try to get cheeky. Steam Trunk's gonna go. Let's measure this quick. I need to just be within 2 inches, and I don't want to foul up my movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get there. And then I will first. I really need that 6 to get the upgrades going, but that's fine. I will emergency Surret. This is a heal. I need a 5. Fails, that's fine. I will rummage through the trunk, try to give an upgrade, need a 6. Super cranks it. She's gonna get minefields again. I think that's fine. Okay. That's it. Back to you.
Okay. We'll have Bill go. He's going to challenge Raijin. And he's going to cheat that one to give himself focus.
Oh, sure.
Then he's going to smack Rosenkrantz, I think.
Makes sense.
With focus.
Yep.
14.
13. Go ahead.
So straight.
Yep. I'll die with honor.
Take 3.
Well, I take 2. 1 after armor. Take
yep.
2.
And then smacks him again.
Yep.
Okay. 20 with crit.
11. Yeah, go ahead.
So you're on 11 or something?
Yeah.
So straight again?
Chosen. Yeah.
5.
I turn into pink mist and a corpse.
Yeah. So that was Bill.
Okay. Ow.
Sorry. Do you mind? On the attack.
Yeah.
So I'm going to clock to me because this is still me. No, I had to do it on the first attack and I didn't. So over to you.
Okay. Okay, you got Chio, who I really can't do anything about without like an upgrade to then get to her, which is multi-step process. Can't do it. Guildenstern, I guess, is gonna activate. So I wanna. She's stunned, so I can't do anything. I can't do anything about that. Guildenstern will pick up this 6 and discard the 6 for a built-in tome. And then walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and charge Gwyneth. Yeah,
okay.
We'll charge Gwen. I want to make sure I land within my 2, so we'll say I land right there. So it's within 2.
We're all kissing. Yep. All right.
Yep. And then I'll stab you. Built-in tomes doesn't really do me anything. So 9. Yeah. Fine. Guildenstern's done.
Gwyneth heals from Luck Thief.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Okay. So I will pass over to you.
Okay. We'll go with the metallurgist, I suppose. Who is gonna start walking for the? We got a copy. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm within 1 inches of the train, so I would ignore the train or the concealment on this.
Who are we planning to target?
If I'm targeting Hannah.
Correct.
within 1, so I ignore it. I would need to top deck a 9 to be able to have her obey hit something. It's a bonus, but I'm stunned, so it's an action. I think it's worth it. So we'll walk. Oh, I generate a power token because I'm next to the steam trunk when I activate, because he's a construct.
And it's within 1 or within 2?
Within. Whoa, oh, did I mismeasure that? I did. This is why you had to walk all the way in, Brian. You knew that. Never mind. We will not do that. So we won't have the power token. So we're just gonna get a straight flip, not the plus flip, and hopefully flip the 9. Oh, it's so good. No trigger though, but it is what it is. And then I will have her take an attack at Bill.
Makes sense.
6 to your defense.
Very good.
Hopefully trash. 12.
12 as well. So it's we're still on my time. Never mind. Okay, so
it'll be your cheat.
My cheat, and you're on a min 2.
Correct. Or actually, sorry, this is Rams, so this is crit strike. Min I also 3. Have a built-in blast.
Built-in blast. Yeah, I mean that's unfortunate, but you've got the 11 in hand, so yep, go ahead. You're on double neg.
Okay. Double neg. Crit doesn't really matter, so I'll take the blast. 2, so 1 onto Draysen and 1 onto Bill.
Yep.
And that was the Metallurgist. Stunned drops?
Yep.
No, stunned is at the
yes,
end
it
of
does.
the round. Oh, it does. Okay, perfect.
I'm pretty confident stun drops at the end of your activation.
Perfect.
I'll pass. Over to you.
Okay.
No, I won't. No, I won't. Sorry. Hold on. So we can stay on my time for a second. Do I want to try that now? Yep, I pass. Go ahead.
Okay. We go with Von Schill.
He'll take a TN 13 movement or be pushed.
Yep. 13.
Okay.
He will. What's the best charge lane here? I think I want to hit Bill because I should be able to hit Bill. So if we hit there, the very outside, yeah, we'll charge Bill here, and I will stab you.
Okay. 13.
14.
Do you ignore armor?
No, I do not.
Min 2?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna be greedy with this. No, I already hit you. There's no reason to cheat this. Neg flip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, neg flip. 1 damage.
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
15.
18.
You got it.
Neg flip. Kills him for 1. And then 3rd attack, hit Draysen, I suppose. I have nothing else to do.
Okay, I'll spend my well-versed.
Sure.
That's fine.
Your card, correct? Okay.
Yep, 18.
Okay, yep. I realized when I started the attacks on Bill, I'm like, oh fuck, the black's in there.
The black's there somewhere.
Yeah, but this is fine. I needed Bill dead. Draysen will happen when he happens.
Reasonable.
That is Von Schill. Back to you.
Pass.
Okay. I have a lone gunman on the thing. Let's see. I could walk him and shoot the monk, and maybe we turn the deck around and we hit him. So at bare minimum, maybe we burn out a chi. Otherwise, I don't think there's a ton else I'm doing with him. She has stealth, so I would need to get within 6, which means I would be giving up the strategy, which I'm probably giving up already if he leaps in, but I can't avoid that. So yeah, I will just walk the gunman. Let's see. If I'm here, do I have line of sight?
To whom?
To the monk. Because if I'm on the stairs, I would have the elevation.
Yeah, if you're on the stairs, you're much higher than Youko, so you see the monk.
I'll shoot the monk, and maybe we hit him.
Very good.
9 for 14.
So I will go with Chi. And so your best total, what's your stat?
5. So 16 is my
16
top.
Is your best. So I'm now on 7. So if I go to 16, your min damage is
2.
2.
Hold on, let me check that again. I might be wrong. 2, 3, 5. Yes.
So if you want to cheat an 11 for 2 damage, you be my guest. So 15 or whatever, 16.
16. Oh, because you spent chi?
Yep.
Okay. I could YOLO spin for the negative kill.
You can indeed.
Fuck it. I'll put this back in my deck. YOLO. Close.
So
shockingly close for 2.
Yep.
The card I cheated was repositioned, so I'm just gonna move a little closer to the marker.
Okay.
For shits and giggles.
And I'm
back to you.
I'll take the butterfly jump.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
As soon as I can release will be scored here.
Okay. So my table.
I believe so. Yes.
Cool. So let's. Sorry, I'm going to just redo that butterfly jump a tiny bit and go like that to avoid. We need to come back a bit because I touched the water a bit there. Right, so yeah, so this is fine. So he's there. Yeah, that's okay. So let's just work this out. Boom, 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 boom. Here, like that. And if I copy him and push him there.
Really?
No, so we need to move a bit. Wait, you're not within. Yeah, okay.
Sorry, I'm looking a rule up that I'm trying to figure out that I don't remember.
Go for it, no worries.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have cover anyway, so that was all nonsense. Right. Reversing lots of shit. Oh, this is going to take forever. No, I can't be asked. Whoa, I do care about deleting my own river monk though.
No, you don't need that model.
Yeah.
It's
right, okay, so we can go Chio first, I guess. So do we want to stop that? Do we want to go there? Let's go over there. So she just walks to there and then to there. And she probably couldn't quite go exactly that far because I have to move around stuff, so I'll bring her back a bit. She's done, and then we've got the Wandering River Monk who goes, gains a chi for turning up.
Okay, sorry. We might need to ask someone. I think I get to score Vendetta on the monk because you're at 3, which is half of 5 because of the way math works. Which I don't want to ask because it gives information away potentially, but I don't remember how this works.
Reasonable.
Because I don't play Vendetta ever.
I'd be surprised, but I need the bathroom, so why don't we... I think, per Code of Conduct, we're allowed to ask, so if anyone wants to PM Davos, and let him
I'll
know
put it in the chat. It
live
like
questions or whatever. Yeah, and I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
feels bad asking too, because it gives away information. But
Okay, I'm back. Have we had anything?
not yet. There's a couple of people on the committee who are online, so I would imagine we should get an answer shortishly.
Noted. All good.
But yeah, and like this is one where I remember there was a discussion, like for a while it was like one way, and then they clarified weird it, like we were talking about earlier.
Oh yeah,
they
clarified.
it,
Yeah.
And now I don't remember which way it works, because the best I could find is in the the errata changelog. It says, in most cases, when you are dividing any number, you will need to round any fractions. In this case, always round the sum to the nearest whole number, which doesn't really help. I could have sworn there was something that like addressed this, but I could be misremembering.
No, it's I mean, it's very relevant. It's a VP, so yeah.
I hope I'm right, because that would be bad if I'm not. Not that I have vendetta or anything.
Purely theoretical exercise, but
exactly.
I mean, I honestly didn't see that coming, because that cheat was very greedy in that case, but.
Yeah, well, that's why I deployed him on that side, because I thought I would be able to get some cheeky pop shots just randomly on him, but you kept him so far back, and then to score the strat, I had to send him over there, which like threw it off.
We have an answer. It's not looking great for you.
The last FAQ changed the answer. Okay. Yeah, couldn't remember. That's on me.
Okay. Sorry, man.
Hey, that's the game.
Sure.
This was the relevant discussion. I had no further source on it. Yeah, that's good enough. If someone changes it,
yeah. If a committee member comes back in and says that's not the case, we do it. Then obviously we'll give you the point. Okay.
Sounds good. No score for me. And,
so Freikorpsman is done.
Is activated. Not staggered.
I mean, I'm fine if he's staggered. If you want to stagger him, you go right ahead.
No. Like, he's not moving until he dies at this point, because he needs the marker. So
noted. So over to me.
And your activations.
Cool. So we still got the monk. The monk is going to come in and shock everybody by scoring catch and release.
What? I didn't see that coming. What?
So let's go.
I am shocked and appalled.
Here, I suppose. Is that going to work for me? I need to be outside of one of Hannah. Somewhere like there.
Yeah, that was the down. Like, with all the pass tokens, without killing it, I don't know how I deny it.
No, neither do I. And yeah, I had a discussion about this. Anyway, okay, and then he's going to wind blast this guy. No laugh off or anything.
No, laugh off and outcasts, please.
So it's 5 against your defense. Is your defense 5?
Yeah.
Nice.
7. He gets yeeted away.
Yeeted. So wind wall. I don't give a shit. So it's you're on 7. I'm on 11. So it's a negative.
Yeah.
I can actually go chi. Does that help here? 11. I don't give a damn. Right. Negative. 1 damage, and he gets pushed 3 inches away, denying guard. 1, 2, 3. So then, at the moment, I'm going to score guard. You are not, and I'm going to score catch. Cool. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, because you were able to push him. Yep. And I'm not within 2 with the metallurgist because I didn't have the range.
No, and I will attempt to leap just to see if I can get a tiny bit of a better position.
Sure.
Excellent. Right. So that
would have liked it if the order was different, but that's
him.
Fine.
So then that was the end. So that was the end of round 3. In round 3, I score guard. So in round 2, I scored guard. You scored guard. In round 3, I scored guard, catch, and in your face. No, I scored in your face last round. No, it was this round. It was this round.
We both scored at this round.
So you scored it this round as well. And so the current score, as I understand it, is 4-2.
That's my math as well.
Perfect. Okay. Right. So, okay. Resetting things.
Okay. Radek put a picture in. Sometimes the game will require you to do math. Math should be applied in the following order: multiply, divide, add, then subtract. In most cases, when you're dividing any number, you'll need to round. In these cases, other exceptions this. Determining if a model is at half, more or less of a value with maximum health, which is not rounded.
What?
So,
this has not helped me.
Determining if a model is at half or more or less of a value, such as maximum health, which is not rounded. So then, no, I don't. So now a 5-wound model, half at 2 wounds and above half at 3. Okay.
By the way, I'm going to deadly pursuit like 0.5 millimeter just because I have to stay within your. I have to stay engaged.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Probably. It definitely didn't cost me the game at all. It's fine.
No,
it didn't. I think you getting to push me and scoring the strat while I don't score it. That's what's going to cost me here.
That was a swing. Yeah. That's why I love Wandering River Monks. They're just so fucking good.
And with the pass token generation, I can't do anything about that.
No, not really. Speaking of pass token generation, number of models. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I have 1 pass token from that. I have 2 from Youko. I have 2 from Chio. And now you've declared a scheme, so I have leverage. But Bill and Hina are both dead, so that makes no difference at all. Okay.
Oh, that's better. That helps.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've drawn the hand. I'm ready to go.
Initiative.
I have a mighty 11.
Your go.
Okay. Bop.
Okay, so what do we do here to get points? We just gotta control the center, push to the back line. Your scheme, let's see.
Is that a scoring position? Strategy markers height 5, right? So yes.
Yeah, I believe so. As long as they're height 5, which they say they are. So yeah, that would be valid.
Okay.
So in your face, you need the highest cost or tied for model, which of your remaining models is going to be Gwen.
Is Gwyneth.
Okay. So Gwen, we need to keep out of my deployment zone.
Okay, so I'm going to go with the Wandering River Monk. He's going to gain a chi for turning up. He is going to leap and cheat this for the leap.
Mm-hmm.
And bugger off over here. And then he's going to walk to the position we discussed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then mosey on in there.
Yeah. I need to kill him.
And then he is going to concentrate for another chi. Wow, that feels ambitious. For a chi, yeah.
Okay.
He's done.
Okay. What do I do here? I really don't have many options. Metallurgist is within 1, so I would gain a token. Gives me things I can do.
Things and stuff and things and...
yeah, we need to set that up. So yeah, Metallurgist is going to go.
Yep.
She's not stunned, which is nice. Move the target up to 3 inches towards the construct or scrap marker and its LOS. Okay. I am going to light clockwork onto Hannah. I need a 5 here. This is a tactical.
Yep.
I will spend the token to gain the built-in mask. Which I need, so cheat the 5. So then grab your gear, discard a card, attach an upgrade. So I will discard a card and give her rocket boots. Up there. And then I can move her an amount, which mostly is just going to push towards Draysen. Well, Von Schill, but by way of there.
Reasonable.
And then Gwyneth is defense 5.
She is indeed.
Okay. I will vent steam, and then I will just charge here, and poke you with a... Or wait, I don't have a melee. I'm sorry.
Then the charge seems ambitious.
Yeah. We'll just vent steam and walk here.
Very good.
Yeah, I forgot that Frycore has a bunch of models that don't have engagements. So.
Sure. So Raijin's going to go. He's going to do Maddening Drums on him, targeting those. So 6 against your willpower. I will use my well-versed on that.
Yep.
I will not use that card. I will use that one. 15.
I take damage based on the markers, right?
Yeah, it's going to... If I get both of them, then you'll take 4 damage.
Yep, go ahead. Can't do anything about it.
Yep, so you are there, and you take 4 damage.
So, is it...
It's 1 instance total? Of 4, yeah.
Okay, so I take 3.
Okay, and then I'm going to punch said Frycorpsman.
Makes sense.
10 against your movement.
9. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I place you there. You take 1.
Yep.
And then I min you.
Yeah.
And you take 1.
And I explode. Okay.
And then I will chuck a card and heal for 2.
Okay.
And be done.
At this point, do I have the models to be able to do anything more? You're going to get the strat. I can't contest you there. Because Youko just sits on this point. And then you have 3. I can't... Von Schill's the only one who realistically can kill the Wandering River. You have 7 chi tokens. So you
5.
You have 5. Sorry, you have 5 defense, 7 defenses.
Yes.
You're impossible to kill. God, this is just like GG0 when monks... I could never beat monks.
This is so I got this from the Koji Shenlong thing. I'm gonna pause the clock because I think we're both. I presume you're okay with having a minute chat. Off clock here.
I was gonna say I'm just gonna call it. I don't see how I probably score in your face and one more strat, but I don't think it's like I can't win and I can't deny you any more points. You get. I would say you score 7, if not 8, and I can't stop that. Because I just die now. So yeah, I'm good calling it.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's first of all, let's work out the scores and shit, and then I can stop the recording, and then we can have a chat.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So, what are we calling this?
I'm I'd say you get a minimum of 7 because I couldn't deny anything. You probably get 8. Like I would have to kill Raijin and Gwyneth to deny you a strat point, which feels highly unlikely because I can't hurt Gwen and Raijin keeps healing. So I think you get full 8, honestly.
Okay, and you score your second. Like, it's very unlikely that I kill Hannah, and then she just rocket boots into my deploy, right?
Yeah.
So she scores in your face. And then how are you scoring another one?
If Hannah is like here and the rest of the crew camps out on that marker, so like Guildenstern would come in. I don't think Gwyneth could kill the Metallurgist.
But then I just sit Gwyneth, Raijin, and Yoko on this marker with you.
Right, and you still get... Yeah, you're right. So it's 3 with the strat, or with in your face, and that's it.
So 8 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay, there I will end the recording. Thank you all so much.